So today I'm joined by Bruce and Kathleen Thompson. Bruce is a deacon and Kathleen is the church administrator. Welcome, guys.
Hi, how you doing this morning?
Hi.
Not bad, not bad. So how are you guys holding up in this pandemic?
We're holding up.
We're holding up fine. I'm still working, so I've been working 6 days a week still.
So is anything changed besides maybe not stuffing bulletins or?
For me, I've been going in about half a day, and it's a whole different ball of wax. I put stuff on the internet now, Facebook. Most of you have probably already received like 2 letters that I sent out. So I've been busy.
Oh,
Been working on the annual report. That's a little plug. Little plug for those of you who didn't send in your annual reports to me yet. I'm still working on that in hopes that, we will have our annual meeting at some point.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have it on like a Zoom meeting, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So basically I'm going to kind of go in a little bit of this isn't our deep dive section, but a little bit deeper. So you guys always hosted the church yard sale. Did anybody ever try to offer to get like your personal belongings? Did anybody ever try to buy anything?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yes.
All the time. Bruce always has ladders on the side of the house, and everybody always wants to buy a ladder or the furniture that's on our porch.
Right.
Always.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have people sneaking under the tarps before we even open. We have people trying to get across the barriers and the barricades. If it's not nailed down, they want to buy it. So
I found people in my powder room.
Really?
Yeah.
just randomly, yeah.
That's crazy. Well, we always appreciate you guys doing
They were
it.
unbolting the fixtures, so I don't know.
That's cool. So let's go a little bit deeper now. So
Oh my God.
Bruce, can you
Yeah.
explain this pickup line? What a mighty big lens you have there.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know where you found that, but that's good. Oh, you got that from Marcia and Teresa. So anyway,
I have a really good resource department.
I gotcha. She must have gave that up. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, that was when I first met Kathleen at a party, and she was taking photographs. And that was the pickup line that I used. And it worked.
And it worked. Good job. Good job. Now, you guys you like 80s music, right? You did.
Yes.
So you once built your own jukebox?
No, that was actually, I didn't build a jukebox. That was Robin that built the jukebox for one of our 50s nights.
Okay.
I mean, I helped her a little bit, but 90% of it she actually did. She did a great job with that.
That's awesome. See, I guess they don't have the greatest research department. It's not bad. Okay. What about the beautiful 1969 Cutlass convertible that you have?
Yes.
Now, you've driven it in parades, taken it to church. Did you drive Miss America? Or
I did not drive Miss America. I drove 3 of the contestants for Miss America over the past 3 years. But the car is actually signed by Judith Ford from the 1969 parade, and I have pictures of her signing it. She actually signed it when I was there at the second parade. She happened to be actually standing literally right across the boardwalk from the car, and I asked her if she minded coming over and signing the car. So she signed the car, and we have pictures of her signing the car. But she actually didn't get in the car, but she was there to sign it.
So how did you get into that? How did you?
That was an accident, actually. The lady who owned it originally, who bought it from the Miss America pageant, when I bought the car and started to do the research on the car, just to kind of get the history of it, I actually wound up getting all the way back to the original owner, and she was the one that gave me the entire story on the car. So that's how that got started. And then Bruce Barrett, who his kids went to BRS as well, you probably know him. He was driving in the parade for years, and they needed extra guys, and he got me involved in it. So that's how it kind of started.
Okay. Now you've also taken it to the prom Well, I guess
It's
not.
been to a couple of proms. It's been to in a couple of weddings. So it's, I like to use it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
both of our kids
Yeah.
went to the prom in it.
That's awesome. Well, I guess that was probably the highlight. Taking the kids to the prom was probably
Yeah,
cooler
yeah.
than Miss America parade. Okay, so we're gonna go into a game that we call Would You Rather, or everybody, which I have a hat right here. Inside the hat has Would You Rather questions. So I'm gonna ask Kathleen first. We're just random questions. So your question is, A, would you rather only be able to wear a suit or I guess a formal gown, or B, would you only be able to wear pajamas? So you can
If
only
that was
wear
my
either.
only choice,
That's it. Sleep in
24
it.
hours, 7
24
days a week.
You sleep in it. You swim in it.
Well, pajamas.
No, I guess I don't know. So pajamas or a formal gown. So you're going.
Oh, pajamas. Yeah, no question.
I like it. And Bruce, your question will be, A, would you rather eat your hair trimmings after a haircut, or B, eat your nail clippings every time you cut your nails?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, you got a gross one, dude.
I will say,
Usually less nails.
yeah, that's true. I'm going to go with
Yeah.
the nails. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's gross. That's gross, but I can appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna go into our really deep dive. Now let's see
Oh
how
my
my
gosh.
research department is here. So, Kathleen, let's stroll back when you were 5 years old. How hard did you slug that boy in order to go to court?
What are you? What are you talking about?
No. Okay.
Say that again.
Did you hit somebody, a boy, and have to go to court when you were 5?
I confess.
You confess?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got that, and then I have that you were once tied to a tree as well.
Wow.
You wouldn't want to.
You've done some research.
Yeah, I
Must have been talking to my parents.
I talk to people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I
It's all good.
yeah. There was my brother and his friend and myself, we were playing ice hockey, like actually just right across the street from where I live now.
Okay.
Because I grew up right here. But we, it was icy cold. We were thrilled because there was ice and we could play some hockey. And so we went back there in the woods, and this boy, I could give his name, but since it's,
Yeah, let's not do that.
and I'm not going to. But he was a known juvenile delinquent.
Okay.
He came and stole our hockey puck, and I would have no parts of that. So me, the little sister, took matters into my own hands.
Wow. You are way cooler than I thought. I love that. I absolutely love that.
So the kid was a troublemaker, which is why we ended up in court. And my mom had to say, no, it wasn't him. He already had some priors, obviously. But my mom had to convince them that it was not him, that it was me.
Aw. Well, I still think you're pretty cool for doing it. Sticking up for yourself.
Right.
So we're totally changing gears here. And since this is for the church, this is for both of you or whoever wants to answer first. Who is someone of faith that inspires you?
Someone of faith that inspires me.
I would say Pastor Vince, definitely.
Okay.
Now or like?
It doesn't matter. However you feel led by the question. It's all good.
Well, I mean, I was raised in a Christian home, so I would have to say my mom.
Okay. Excellent. And is there anything that we can pray for you for right now during this virus or anything? So, anything?
I would say it would probably be the same prayer that many are asking, just protection from this for our family, but all our loved ones, our church family, friends, and that it would depart quickly.
And my coworkers, we're all kind of under a little bit of stress right now because you don't know where it's going to pop up or surface next. It's just, it's a lot of people aren't at work, which is good. They do a lot of work from home, so that the plant is actually pretty well empty except for the essential people, but there's still, people in and out of the building. You just want to be cautious and just pray for them as well, for their safety and their families. So.
Yeah, I can't imagine like people that don't have any faith.
Right.
How, like it's an edgy situation anyway for those of us who are believers, but for those who don't, like I pray for them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. All right. Well, we're going to finish this up with, is there anything you'd like to tell the church family? Some like a shout out or just.
I just say everybody stay safe. Keep watching the videos and past events, and just keep your faith up. And we'll all get back together real soon. I don't know if anybody saw on Facebook the progress being made at the church with the new overhang and the entranceway being built by Rich and Randy. So things are progressing there. So it would be amazing if when we all got back that the elevator was up and running. I don't know, because they still have to inspect it, so that might not happen through the state. But I mean, things are still happening, behind the scenes. So just again, keep talking to each other through the internet or through FaceTime or whatever, and just stick together. We'll get through this together. We're a strong church.
Yeah. I miss seeing everybody and being in fellowship with everybody, and it's great. The services online are great, but it's not like being right there.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
So, well, I look forward to that day where we're all back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks. And so stay safe, and we'll talk.
Good work, Bill.
You're doing an amazing job, Bill.
I try my best. Thank you, guys.